Hey Bachelor Nation, welcome back to the channel. Nick Viall's wife, Natalie Joy, blasted for gross move with stranger. Nick Viall made a name for himself on reality TV. He appeared on multiple shows within the Bachelor Nation franchise in the hope of finding a wife. His Bachelor season ended in an engagement, but the relationship didn't last. He eventually found love with Natalie Joy. The couple 2024, just a few months after welcoming their daughter, River Rose. After The Bachelor, Nick Viall found success with his Viall Files podcast. He began the podcast in 2019 as a solo host, but now co-hosts with his wife. They often share stories about their lives. On a podcast episode last month, Natalie Joy shared the details of a tense confrontation with a stranger on an airplane. Keep reading to find out what happened and why people sided with the stranger. Nick Viall is now a respectful podcast host. He signed earlier this year. He recently ventured out of the podcast genre to host a reality TV show reunion. Hulu tapped the Bachelor star to host the reunion. Nick Viall, as reunion host, was a huge hit on social media. Some viewers even suggested as host and replace him with Nick Viall. During and last month, Natalie Joy talked about a recent interaction with a stranger on a plane that didn't go well. Natalie was traveling with her husband and daughter when a woman said something about their daughter River Rose's behavior. But the stranger didn't address Natalie directly. She texted a friend from the plane, complaining about the baby being unruly. Natalie Joy and her family were sitting behind the woman. She read the woman's text messages to a group chat about how the baby's parents should quiet their kid down. Natalie Joy confronted the woman, but not about what the woman texted about River Rose. As she's finishing her text, I lean up and tap her on the shoulder, and I said, "It's Taeir," she said to the woman, correcting her spelling error. She kind of like Huffs and Puffs, Natalie Joy said on the podcast. Nick Viall and Natalie Joy probably thought a lot of people would take Natalie's side. But that didn't happen. The comments on social media dragged Natalie for reading the woman's texts and then putting her on blast on the podcast. One fan wrote, "You, what a gross take. How about we don't read people's phones and be a decent person?" Another added, "Why TF is she peeping at strangers' phones and then calling them out about a private convo?" A third fan wrote, "This is why Nick and Natalie are perfect for each other. The arrogance, entitlement, and malicious behavior between these two is unmatched." Don't you think Natalie Joy was out of line reading the stranger's text messages and then confronting her? Sound off in the comments. Follow me.